Sneeks, it's another famous victory. Can you sum up your emotions and the performance, please?
Can sum up my heart rate towards the end. I normally don't get too excited about things in life, but I think my heart rate must have been 120 for the last 15 minutes. Great turnaround. Again, our little Achilles heel showed up in the first half, and you think is it going to be one of these days, you know what I mean, where we're not learning and keep making the same mistakes. But fair play to the boys, you know what I mean. Had to make a couple of changes that I felt needed. You know, it's always hard, you know, to take somebody off at half time, but I just felt, you know, tactically that I had to make a change. You know, it's never nice to do, but you know, I think the boys understand, you know, I mean, if you talk to them, you know, respectfully and the way that we do, I know that they know that all I do is for the good of the team. And you know, Ben come on and scored, and then Mans come on and scored again. So yeah, magic touch at the moment.
I mean, Sam Manson has come on, player coach, been massively involved. For him to get that last minute winner, how is he feeling right now? And what a master goal by himself.
Well, no, he's, you know, he's massive for us. You know, Sam will tell you himself, you know, that he hasn't played enough. You know, hopefully, you know, we can now, with him being a player coach, you know, he can join in training. Sometimes he can drop out and take bits of training, you know, and you just see, you know, what qualities that he's got when he comes on. You know, he knows how to play balls into the corners without running through to the keeper. So having him in our squad is absolutely huge. But you know, I don't want to take anything away from, you know, from everybody that played. You know, I said to the players that I took off, you know, it's nothing personal. It's just for the good of the team. And then the players I couldn't bring on, I felt in the end. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the other side of management that, you know, 10 years ago I really struggled with. You know, I think I've learned, I've grown as a person, as a manager, as a coach, and you know, now the players have got to know that it's not personal. You know, I do things for the good of the team, and yeah, it's been a fantastic 2025 so far. So again, just going to reiterate, we haven't done anything yet. You know what I mean? We're on the right way. You know what? People are probably sitting up. You know, we're proving quite a few people wrong, and rightly so. You know what I mean? I was a manager here 10 years ago. I've come back. You know, I've been a coach. I've been an assistant manager. I've always wanted to be a manager, but for whatever reason, people haven't believed in me, in Steve. John has, you know, and Nick have been as supporters of ever. I know there was a lot of pelters, you know, when we were appointed, but you know, hopefully with these sort of performances, we can show what we're capable of at our grand age of 56 and 58. You know, the dinosaurs of step 2, you know, at the moment are proving a lot of people wrong. And you know, it's great that, you know, fans come up and apologise. You know, it's not about eating humble pie, but it's believing in what we can do, what I can do, what my coaching staff can do, and it's not even about proving people wrong. It's just putting, you know, round pegs in round holes and working on things that we know work and have worked. And you know, fantastic win. You know, that's a win for the fans, for the owners, for the players. You know, that's been a lot of hard graft, hard work on the training ground, you know, over the last 5-6 weeks. That is finally starting to pay off, and I've always believed in myself, and it's just great to see. You know, it's a pleasure to coach these kids, you know, not just kids but players, you know, and we'll see where it takes us. We just take it game, you know, from game to game. We don't look too far ahead. You know, we haven't survived, we haven't done anything yet, we haven't cracked the code. We just got to keep doing what we're doing and believing in ourselves. And if we do this every game, we'll win more than we'll lose. But again, drop off, you know, and then we could easily lose a couple on the spot. So, but that's up to me, you know, to making sure that everybody's on it from minute 1 to minute 19 and 90, 95, and making sure still that we stop making silly mistakes.
And just finally, the difference in confidence levels from before Christmas and December to this year, how big a factor is that win today down to how much belief the players have in yourselves and how much the players have in themselves as well?
It's massive, you know what I mean? When we took over, we beat Hanley 2-1, you know, Then we got beat by Gainsborough, you know, then the famous 7-0 against South Shields. And, you know, you drive home and you think, am I going to be able to turn it around? You know, has John still got faith in me? Has Nick still got faith in me? And a big, massive credit has got to go out to them, you know what, to stick with us. And they know how we work, you know, they've worked with us before. And like I said, slowly but surely, the performances were getting better, the results weren't there, and all of a sudden, you know, the results are there, 3 in a row, you know, which we haven't done all season. We haven't won 2 in a row all season. And, you know, winning breeds confidence, but keeping believing in what we're doing and enjoy training and seeing things that we do in training come back in games. I think that's given the players, you know, the most belief that we could get out of this situation. And yeah, long may it continue. But like I said, we haven't cracked the code. We've got to work hard as we do every game. And, you know, it's just been great. Ben coming in today, scoring a goal. Keane has come in. But, you know, don't take away 40, I thought was colossal. You know, Joe Hull, who everybody said is a step 4 player, came here, had to wait his time. Look what he's doing. He's like the English Socrates at the moment, Dr. Socrates from Brazil. You know what I mean? Greeny, who came from step 4. You know, Kez, you know, who's never played in that position before, doesn't really like playing that, but he does it for the team. Jack Thomas, who's played at his level, you know, and I can go on. Kingy, you know, come from step 3. You know, they've all bought in, you know, to what we want to do, and you can see what it means to them. They enjoy it, and once you enjoy your football, you know, that's the biggest step. Once you enjoy it, the results will follow, and that's what happened.